our value systems were very different than the current value systems today. The media is just pumping sex at these kids. The media is telling these kids, if you don't have sex, there's something wrong with you. And so as parents, you have to catch up to it all and try to handle it.
My dad respects my mom, and I understand that, and I understand their relationship, or I think I do.
Here are some ideas on how to have a relationship with your teen where they respect you but can also talk to you.
Describe, express, assert, reinforce, stay mindful, appear confident, and negotiate.
Appear effective and competent. Use a confident tone of voice and body language. Make good eye contact. No stammering, whispering, staring at the floor, or retreating.
And so they come home and actually tell me what these kids are saying and doing. And we talk about it.
This is going to come as a shock to you. But this is a flower, right? Well, all women have a garden. A garden needs a big hose to water it.
Describe, express, assert, reinforce, stay mindful, appear confident, and negotiate. Be gentle, act interested, validate, and use an easy manner. Be gentle, act interested, validate, and use an easy manner.
Sorry to say this, but parents are falling down on the job when it comes to the talk. Have your parents given you a sex talk? No! No, they never did. Parents shouldn't be afraid to talk about sex. Get over it and try to be calm about the whole thing. When you give the talk, don't assume we know nothing. Don't try to be funny, because that will only make everything more awkward. No teenager wants to hear a graphic description of how sex works. Impart your values, but realize that we might have to learn from our own mistakes. Just give us all the information we need to be safe. Above all, remember, not giving a sex talk is the worst sex talk of all.
Describe, express, assert, reinforce, stay mindful, appear confident, and negotiate. Be gentle, act interested, validate, and use an easy manner. Be gentle, act interested, validate, and use an easy manner.
It's still a really difficult situation.
The saucer is the spearhead of an historic adventure, conceived not only to explore, but to inhabit the sea. This French expedition is led by Captain Jacques-Yves Cousteau.
It is now 1810 hours, homeward bound, heading east-northeast, depth about 200 feet.
Just short of 200 feet in sonar. Condensation seems somewhat less than normal. CO2 less than 0.5%. Oxygen, 100 pounds. Well, okay, take her up now.
Very well. Back to the hangar.
Our village on the ocean floor serves as our base of operations. There are no storms here. The hangar door is a placid pool. We have eliminated wind and waves that have imperiled the saucer on operations to and from the surface of the ocean. Our structures are steel shells which hold down a big bubble of compressed air like a cup turned upside down and pushed into a bowl of water. The diving saucer, manned by Albert Falco and myself, has made more than 100 scientific voyages down to 1,000 feet. She gives 2 men up to 24 hours of oxygen and 4 hours of electric power. The deep cabin is filled with a mixture of helium, nitrogen, and oxygen at a pressure of 3.5 atmospheres. The lower deck is a wet room where the black mass store diving gear and take their showers. Above, in a 7-foot cell, they will eat and sleep for the 7 days. The men, however, are not quite alone. A television eye linked to headquarters will keep watch over them day and night. The helium they have begun to breathe has one startling side effect.
Allô, petite maison? Allô, petite maison? Vous êtes bien arrivés tous les deux? Tout va bien?
Nous sommes bien arrivés. Jusqu'ici, tout va bien.
Ça va?
Ça va.
This could be the proof that science has been looking for.
The story has been slowly leaked to the public, in essence, to get them ready for the inevitable truth.
We are definitely dealing with some kind of a non-human intelligence that is interacting with our plant, with our animal, and with our human life on the surface of this planet.
Unfortunately, there are many societal taboos concerning even discussing it out in the open. I think that needs to change. We need to have a lot more communication, discussion with one another about the evidence that exists, and maybe we can get to some conclusive answers.
While video and photographs warrant serious analysis, no one has ever come forward with hard scientific proof of alien encounters until now. What you are about to see is the actual video of the first implant being removed. We must warn you, this footage is not for the faint of heart. Amazingly, the New Mexico Tech Lab report revealed that the elements in the implant were composed of meteorites so rare, only a few had ever been found. Laboratory results from the University of California at San Diego confirmed the earlier tests. Astonishingly, a portion of the metal analyzed in the implants was extraterrestrial and did not come from Earth. The evidence is overwhelming. The implications are staggering. In each case, the chain of evidence has been documented, and the test results are shocking.
This could be the proof that science has been looking for.
We are definitely dealing with some kind of a non-human intelligence that is interacting with our plant, with our animal, and with our human life on the surface of this planet.
What you are looking at may be one of the most significant discoveries of our time. According to several scientists, it is an actual piece of the Roswell crash. This material has been kept secret for over 50 years and is now being shown to the public for the first time. Independent laboratories conducted a multitude of tests on the Roswell material. The tests were performed to determine the atomic composition and planetary origin. All of the elements in the Roswell material were extraterrestrial and could not have come from Earth. 1 out of every 12 people believes they've had a close encounter with a UFO. Vikings photographed these structures In great detail, NASA quickly responded to the public's claims that they had discovered proof of an alien civilization.
This could be the proof that science has been looking for.
The simplest explanation to us is that they are the remains of Martian life.
It's just a question, but that information on this topic has been kept from the public.
How do people who have to get up in the morning, go to work, come home, cook dinner, raise kids, take care of pets, get to bed, how can they possibly see that there might be something else really important that they should be paying attention to?